everyone, and thank you for joining in. Today, I will be doing Ballet Barre and Basics. It's a 45-minute class, and we'll focus on toning and strengthening and gaining flexibility through the basic fundamentals of ballet. Thank you for joining me today. I'm coming to you live from 100-degree heat and in Texas, and yeah, let's do this. So all you need is something to hold on to. Clearly I'm outside, so I brought my kitchen stool. This will be a great bar. You want to make sure that you're able to switch sides when you need to. And when I'm switching sides, I'm just going to switch it here. So I'm always facing the camera. All right. So we always want to begin every class with plies, but we're going to do a little warm up before plies so we can really get our joints mobilized. So we're going to start facing the bar. We're going to start with a calf stretch. We'll have the right leg forward, and we'll take a moment here. Then we'll switch the legs, take a moment here. Then we'll come up to the bar, and we'll go plie, and straighten and rising up and down, and plie, and straight and rising up and down. And then we'll do one foot over, really pressing over, stretching that top of the, and going back to the metatarsals and down and half point and full point and two and down and plie and straight and rising up and down and plie and straight and rising up and down to the left foot, half full point, really pushing that over, stretching that front of the foot and down and the metatarsal and full and half and down. And then we'll open up the first and we'll go plie and straighten, rising up. Same thing that we did in parallel. Half and full, pushing over. So on the side it'll look like this. And half and down and left. 2, 3, 4. Plie and straighten, right up. Plie and straighten, rising up. Half, full, half, full, half. I'll talk you through it, put on some music. Let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't hear the music, but I think everything should be all good. Okay. And facing the bar, we'll do a stretch. Lift the right leg front, really making sure that you're elongating out of your legs and that you're not just hanging out back here or kind of hanging out back here, but that there's an active push through the back of that heel and that you're pulling up through your head so that you can get the most optimum stretch. You should almost feel the stretch going from your heel all the way up to your hamstring. Let's switch legs. Pushing back through that heel. Not hanging out like this. This is not a relaxed position. This is a very active position where you feel like you're narrowing and that you're pulling up as much as you are pushing down through that back heel. And coming up to the bar, we're going to take a deep plie in parallel. As far down as you can go, keeping those heels on the floor and rise. As high up off the floor, feel like the highest high heels you've ever had. If you're a lady, of course. Or maybe if you're a man too. And up. And we're going to do and half. And full. Half. Down. Other leg. And one more time. We're about to lose some music. Let me make sure it's on repeat. We're going to start turned out and we'll do a deep plie first. It is not on repeat. And first position, pulling up through the back. Nice, tall, stacked position. Plie and stretch. and rising up. And resisting as the heels go down. You're almost growing taller. And plie one more time, really, really deep with those heels on the ground. And rising up. And we'll do the right foot. Demi and point. Demi, down. Other leg, demi and point. Demi, always getting taller on the supporting side. One more time. And point. Demi and down. And demi and point. Demi and down. And we're going to take a deep plie one more time. And we're going to go to that metatarsal, over those metatarsals, like this. And rising up. Really squeezing that area that's right around your hips, making sure that you're stacked right on top of each other like Legos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll come down, resisting our heels as we lower. And take a breath and finish beautifully. All right. We'll let the music finish. Okay, let me check these comments. Please, if you have any comments, concerns, let me know. I always seem to get trolls. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to some pliés. Like I said, we start every class with demi pliés. It's really important because the plié is the foundation for the rest of, hi Chris. Pliés are the foundation for the rest of the things that you will do in ballet. There is a plie basically in every other dance move, either at the beginning or the end or in the middle, sometimes all three. So we're just going to do a really simple plie. We'll start with our left hand on the bar in first position, and we'll always make sure to do a port de bras at the beginning of the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to think of this, oh, there's a hornet. I would like to think of this beginning port de bras as almost like you start, you're still, you're stable. It's like the yoga of ballet. It's stillness. And then when the music begins, that is when you move. You prepare 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 2 demi pliés with, ooh, the bugs in Texas. 2 demi pliés with the arms in second. Woo! It's like this big hornet. Oh, can't wait to get back to the studio. 2 demi pliés. And 2, and 3, and 4, and grand plie. 6, it goes from demi to grand, back through demi, and up. We'll do a port de bras forward, going down, not going back on your legs like this, but staying right up over on top of those legs and going forward. 1, 2, come up, 3, 4, and tendu second. And 7, 8. We'll do 2 demi pliés with the arm in second, and a grand, which goes demi, grand, back through demi, and up. We'll take a beautiful port de bras over, painting a rainbow in the sky. And coming up, tendu, and we'll go to fifth. Same thing in fifth, 2 demi pliés, and grand plie. We'll take our arm down and follow it up to fifth position and get taller as we go back, not back, but tall. Another almost making an arc like a rainbow instead. Ooh, the bugs are coming out. And then we'll do a plie, rise up, nice tight cross fifth position with the thighs over, and we'll take a balance with the arms in fifth position over our heads with our arms behind our eyeballs, just past the outside corners of our eyes, so that anywhere the audience may be sitting, they'll be able to see our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful face. All right, I'll do it with you so you can just follow along, and we'll start in this position. Music could be louder. Yes, thank you, Linda. I will do that. Okay. And plies, we'll start in first position. Eight. Grand plie. Really painting something with your fingertips. It's delicate, it's beautiful. Quarter bra forward, not going back on those legs. Rolling up through the spine. And a nice strong tendu to the side. Point that foot even harder before you go toe, ball, heel. Plie. Plie. These knees are going out to the side. Actively, always pushing out to the side. And make that beautiful rainbow. And coming up, tendu. And fifth. And demi-plie. Really plieing in evenly in both legs. You always want to favor one, it seems like. Or at least I do. And port de bras back. Going tall, 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 tall. And back. And coming up. And plie. Susu. Tight, tight crossed fifth. Both legs are turning out actively and evenly at the same amount. So you shouldn't have one heel in the back. Even though that might look prettier to you, this is more nice. To have the heels kissing in the middle. Then you'll be able to move on to your pirouette positions and your arabesque positions without having to move that supporting leg. Now we'll come down. Always finishing. Other side. 6, 7, 8. If you're like outside like me, take in all of the nature. What kind of poem are you telling in your plies? I like to think of plies as the meditation that you get before all the hard work starts. Plies are usually the easiest part of the day, that part where you're really warming up those hips and those knees and those Achilles and those calves. Really, 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 really bend. And tendu. Toe ball, heel to fifth. Nice crossed fifth. Plie. Up. Plie. Up and grand plie. Quarter bra back. Coming up. And susu. And coming down. Very nice. All right, I hope the music's a little bit better. I think it might be because I have my headphones in. But kisses from Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Obrigado. All right, so coming up next, we're going to do tendus from first position. A tendu goes brushing into the floor. Brushing into the floor with your heel pushing forward to go front first. You go through a demi-point, just like we did in that parallel position where we went demi-point. We do the same thing. It's just turned out. Demi-point and back. Same thing to the side, same thing to the back. So we're going to do en croix, which means cross in French. Front, side, back, side. You're going to make that half of a cross with your right leg. We'll do one tendu front slow. So 2 counts out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, rise up and balance. 4, 5, 6, and we'll finish right there. Really, really simple because I want you to think about the path that you're making as you go out and in. So when you go to the back, instead of your heel pushing forward, it should feel like your toe goes back first and you go out and then you come back in. And when you're going side, you want to feel like your heel is coming forward just like you did in devant. So it pushes more forward as you go side to make a beautiful line and coming in. So we do one encore. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.